episode of the Self-Discovery Show, where today I'm off on a mini adventure. I'm continuing with this theme of seeing the same land through different eyes. I came here ultimately to see these lands with different eyes. So I went to the pyramids 2 days ago, but really trying to communicate this over a video. Now, what am I talking about? Well, I'm somebody that's lived in the UK for a long time, lived in London for a long time, and the UK isn't exactly a place you think of adventure, outdoors, travel. So today I'm changing my perception. I'm seeing these lands with different eyes, and I'm looking at the world differently. So I'm off just on a little adventure to a place that I've never been before, just to see how I get on, see if I enjoy it, and see if I can enjoy things differently and not have to wait until I go abroad or do something incredible to just enjoy these little moments. So the place I'm going to today is about an hour outside of London. It's got great reviews online, looks like it could be fun, and I'm asking myself, why haven't I done this before? Why haven't I just enjoyed this more over the last couple of years? And that's really what the Self-Discovery Show is about, understanding more of yourself, finding new parts of yourself and doing things differently to how you once did. Because if you change yourself, the world around you will change. It will become very, very different. Bit of a crisis here on the Self-Discovery Show. There's no petrol anywhere, but we found some out in the middle of absolutely nowhere on our mini adventure today. Disaster averted. Got myself a little coffee in the process. Let's go! Okay, we seem to have lost all civilization out in the wilderness somewhere. Okay, so far so good. This is what I wanted, the tide to be out, and there's a destination we're going to just over the hill here. Okay, you probably can't see with the GoPro. And first impressions are, well, I really should have bought an ASMR microphone or something, because there is no noise here whatsoever. I can barely hear anything, which compared to where I live, it's very different. It is so quiet. And this couple walking behind me, don't know if you can see with this camera, they say you can walk out there, but be careful not to be caught by the tide, because it can come in quick. Okay, I've left the safety of the walkway, just venturing onto the beach now. Wish me luck. I can actually see some other people in the distance. Looks like they've got camping gear or fishing gear. I don't know, they're carrying something, but this is boggy. I've had to double back because it's too boggy out there. There's a little break that somebody just walked across over here. I should be able to make it that away. Okay, bingo. There's a path out to this place, which is only about an inch of mud instead of 3. And I've just seen some people walk out there, so looks like we're good to go. We're half an hour past low tide, so technically the tide is coming in. Might have to rush, might have to run back. But this is easy, there's a brick path underneath this. Okay, I've just made it to the top of the first battery bit, and oh boy, I do not like heights. I've got to cross this walkway back here, which is just very, very uncomfortable for me. But we can now go all the way up. And if you can hear music in the other videos, it's because I bumped into these two guys who are down there, can do some fishing. They're going to stay on here until the tide comes in for 12 hours and then fish until the tide goes out again. God, look at this place. And this is starting to get quite high, but although it's pretty solid, if you don't like heights, I wouldn't come up here. There's actually a roof, but I just couldn't get to that last level. I just almost freeze up, like awful with heights, so I'm actually going to go back down. Okay, I think I found another way down, so I don't have to go on the bridge of death, which is nice. Okay. Okay, I made it back down to ground level, my sort of thing. I'm just walking out to the water's edge here. Yeah, you can see how high it is. It's not my thing at all. Okay, this is the water. This is the tide coming in now. There's the battery. Just as a little tour, up the ladder, up the back stairs, around the top, across the bridge of death, up the stairs, and I made it up to about the floor below the top, about here. That's high enough for me. And that is my time at the battery come to an end. I came here following on from the Egypt trip a year ago to explore these lands. This is something which is going to transform your life. You're going to be able to completely change how you interact with the world, how well you know yourself, what you do, and your health, wealth, goal setting, relationships. Everything is going to change. Find a different part of myself, and it was very, very successful. That's the first time I've done something out of my comfort zone like that for a little while now, especially with the heights. I'm really, really bad with heights. I just don't know, I didn't think I'd be able to cross that bridge to get to the next bit, but I did. The biggest part of myself I found, the biggest difference, was actually the 5 people I met. I just met another guy who was walking out here on his fishing trip, and obviously living in London for so long, you're used to people not wanting to talk to you and people taking about 5 seconds to finish a conversation. Generalization, but it is like that. So what new part of myself have I found? Getting outside my comfort zone, meeting more people, enjoying more of the basic things around me. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take me before I can truly see the same lands with 100 pair of eyes. As an example, that would be me coming out like these guys, fishing, enjoying it as much as they do, and relishing in that moment that they have out when the tide comes in, then they fish, the tide goes out again. I imagine that's something that takes years to become familiar with and to really enjoy, whether it's a go-to or an escape or trying something new, a hobby, an interest. I don't know. But ultimately the catalyst in this entire adventure is time, because you're never going to be able to master things like everybody else can. So I guess the secret is to enjoy it in the moment, do what you can, and then take it from there. Okay, that's now 7 people. I don't know if you can see some campers behind me. Said he did it last week and the mud was different. I guess that's the kind of thing you pick up on. If I came here 100 times, that's what I would see. As the tide is coming in, leaving the fishermen and the campers. This vlog I'm making, this mini adventure today, this understanding yourself stuff has been just an incredible journey of letting go, getting outside my comfort zone, understanding more of myself, referencing that I was in a bad place, and it's taken a long time to really accept that and understand that. Previously I tried running from my problems, hiding from who I was, all that kind of stuff, but accepting the past, owning the past and making it a part of who you are, it can change everything for you. And that's really what the self-discovery show is about, finding new parts of yourself in maybe different social circles, things you reference with, things you do, peeling back the layers of who you are. And today's adventure, I think, has done that quite significantly. I really wasn't expecting that this morning. Maybe I can continue to change who I am and let go of who I once was. Maybe that's false behaviours, false beliefs, limiting parts of who I am. I don't know. It's going to take time to understand this same land, 100 pair of eyes thing. But today was a phenomenal start. Really wasn't expecting that at all. And I guess lastly, the hardest part is to recognise, you know, why can't I just enjoyed this stuff more often? Why did I need all that confirmation? Why did I feel that I wasn't enough? Now, I don't know what the answer to that is. I don't know what was inside of me that held me back or stopped me from doing what it is I wanted to do, but doing this journaling, self-reflecting, understanding myself has changed everything for me. It's changed the space around me. It's changed the world I live in. I don't know why. I guess it's a part of growing up. It's a part of becoming who you are. The need to have that confirmation, that almost invisible world you can live in, where you don't know that something can actually be quite wrong. So I guess that's what the self-discovery show is about. And it's going to be one heck of a journey to figure that out. I can't wait to get going. And in the meantime, I think I'm going to end the show there. I've got a 45-minute drive home and it's only 11 AM. So I've got the rest of the day to enjoy. So as always on the self-discovery show, stay tuned for more.